Well, hello, my fellows insomniacs. How is everyone? Blessed Saturday. I hope you had a wonderful 4th of July. Many of you, I know, were having celebrations. You were having your picnics and you were having delicious potato salad and all that delicious, yummy stuff. Hello, Cynthia Johnson. How are you, my love? Hello, Jen. Blessings to Jen, Seattle Book Lady. Now I'll be putting a star so that I know I have acknowledged everyone. Now, if you're yelling, hey, and I'm not seeing you, it's not that I don't love you. It's that I am boom, going through everything. And I'm not going to be seeing your questions in real time. But have no fear. I will try to get to everyone. Uh, Hello, Marina. Good to see you. Hello, Miss Steele, Mr. and Mrs. Steele. Linda is in the house in Montana, and we have the beautiful Never Too Late to Dream. Oh, you're very welcome, my love. I hope it gave you guidance and clarity. Hello to Monica, my love. Thank you so much for being here. And we have M.M. Gaston in the house. You are blessed. You are blessed. Glad to see you. Yes, let us all put prayers out for Texas. As many of you know, there are 23 children missing. I think they found a boy. God, it just sounds horrible. It just sounds like the worst nightmare. Yeah, so let's go ahead. We're going to say the MPAS prayer, and let's also pray for the victims of the floods that happened. It looks like our first question is coming from George. Shalom to you, my love. I will be showing everybody's questions so that there's no confusion. Is my lipstick color fine? I tried to match today. Tell me if it's too much. I don't know. I was having fun. All right. I promise you I will get to you, everybody, as fast as I can. Just to let you know, if you donate, I do get to donations first because people paid, and I just that becomes a priority. I know we live in a capitalist society. I'm sorry. I look okay. I got a spot that I got to get removed. I don't know. My life's a mess. 47 bodies have been recovered. Oh, Joseph. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, let's go ahead. We'll do the empath's prayer, and then to the prayer, and to the best of my ability, I will get to everyone's questions. Thank you ahead of time for your donations and your support of the channel. I am trying to pay my taxes as fast as possible, and so Insomniac Tarot. I don't know why I started singing that. It sounds awful. Anyway, let's do the empath's prayer, and then we will start blitzing away. I like Georgie's sunglasses. That's very cute. All right, let's do this thing. Okay. I want to call on white light protection for myself and this community as we ask permission from Spirit to access the Akashic records. We call on our spirit guides and our good angels to be with us. Please give us the clarity and the wisdom that is needed to empower all of us on our journeys to make the best decisions for ourselves, our families, the planet, the people we love, but also to help those that we may have strife with. And together collectively as a community, we say amen. And for those of you, including those who have suffered in the floods in Texas, we come together and we pray. We pray for healing and comfort for the bereaved. We pray for those who are suffering, whether you are suffering in mind, body, and spirit. And together we say, may all souls be healed. Amen, amen, amen. May all souls be healed. Just a sec. Would you like a little mood with your reading tonight, my dears? I hope you will. Yes. Let's have a little mood. Okay. Let's party. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to get to everyone as fast as I can, my loves. All right. First question is coming from Georgie. Georgie? Hello, Whimsy and everyone. Do you see me winning my disability case this year? Let's take a look. Thanks for being here. And your card is? I see a letter coming. There's a letter coming to you regarding this. There is two roads. So this could be, they don't want to go to court because this could be mediation. Oh, the star is over you. Yes, you will take it. You will receive it. Yes, pray, put good energy out. It appears you're telling the truth. You really were injured, and they don't want to go to court with you, George. Not even close, because yeah, I don't see you going to court. I see you winning. I think you're going to receive a letter. I think your attorney will probably let you know what the settlement is, and then you have to decide whether or not to take it. Yeah, get your attorney's advice, but yeah, I think you'll settle out of court. Hi, Roberta. Hi, beautiful Rose Blue. Thanks for being here. Okay, still, hello, my love. How are you? How do you ask a question? Do you post here? Yes, you do, my love. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence daily. Hello, my love. Good to see you here. Cynthia, shalom. Hi. Good to see you here. Cynthia Vale is in the house. Debbie M. got here. Good evening. Hello, Yvette. I just saw you earlier today, my love. Good to see you again. Marina Wells is in the house. Do you see me having to move soon? Yes, absolute prayers for Texas. Yes. There's no comfort that we can give the parents other than to just send love and comfort. And they will, if we call on angels to bring comfort, they will feel it. It's the worst tragedy in the world to lose a child. All right. Will Marina Wells move soon? Yes, you have the writer over you. Furthermore, Marina, I would say in this reading that it is good for you to move because your current situation is limiting, and this move will be a blessing to you. Yes, and it is good that you move. You don't want to be stuck in a situation that is lower than what you're capable of. So they're saying that you will move, you will rise with that card, which is the writer, and that it is auspicious that you do so. All right. Another question. Your little dog is, oh, I'm sorry. He will be going to the vet soon. Will the guides tell me how he will do? And everyone, please pray for him. Absolutely. Your little dog. Let's see. And we also prayed for him. Never too late to dream. Your dog. It's a roll of the dice. It could be touch or go with this dog. He has an obstruction in his sigmoid colon. I'm feeling obstruction in my sigmoid colon. Why does he have? Did he eat like a sock? I feel like something is there. He must have gobbled, something is stuck in his intestine. Oh, there's the, it's very important that he go to the doctor because he does have something here. I feel an obstruction in my body and the snake, which is venom or a poison. So he might have gotten into something. He might have been had a poison or something in the digestive tract. I'm feeling. So we'll send good prayers, but it could be touch and go. So yeah, the sooner he can get it an ultrasound, the better. Oh, thank you, my love. Oh, thank you, Joseph. You're very kind. Oh, Wendy, I missed you earlier today. I was wondering where you were. Oh my God, that's such a beautiful. God, you look gorgeous there. Doesn't Wendy look great there? Great picture of you, my love. Okay, praying for the victims. Yes, please, God, we need to pray for those people. It's the worst possible thing. You love that child. You dream. Maybe your whole life you dreamed of that child. You saw that, and then to lose your baby. That man that was walking around looking for his daughter, and then he found another child. And then I started to remote view, and I remote viewed it, and what I found was that the bodies are treated in nature like a log. Bodies are treated like a floating log. And so anywhere you see a bunch of logs by the side, look under those or around those, and that is where you'll find the bodies. They aren't just in the middle of the river. They're going to the side under all the brush, and where there's an accumulation of stuff, that is where you'll find the bodies. So if you're walking along the river and you're looking at, and it might be obscured by the junk, by all of the floating debris. So you have to get in and go under the floating debris, and it's going to be clogged into the floating debris. And it's mostly on the western side of the river for anybody who's part of the search team. You'll find it at the bodies. Mostly it's going to bend like this on the western side. And so the bodies floated to the western side as they went down the river, and they got caught in the brush. And there's 3 or 4 bodies in one location that they may have found, and they just kept catching. It was quite a difficult remote I did today. So yeah, and in the mud and stuff. It's quite a terrible thing. Yeah. Angelina Delgado, is it a good idea to let my unhoused friends sleep over the 3 times a week? I have been that friend, and these are hard times. At the same time, if somebody is helpless and they don't know how to help themselves, it could become a problem, Angelina, because they must learn how to overcome their own helplessness. And that's terrifying if you're somebody who's been abused, or if you're somebody who has, no matter what you did growing up, they've done experiments torturing dogs where the dog just, I don't know what you want from me. And so when when children get abused, no matter what they do, then they become helpless. I don't know what to do. If that's your friend, you may have a problem on your hands, because she may not have the skills to get herself out of this. Learned helplessness. I see dark clouds of depression. The problem here is that your friend suffers from a deep depression, and that could be because she doesn't have a home. But I'm seeing that part of her problem is depression, that she's in a very deep depression. If you have a basement or something like that where she can be left alone, that might be a good place. She has also a mountain decline. So she may have a mountain of debt, a mountain of problems, and she suffers from depression. She may have dark thoughts, the owl of death, um, and birds. So this is somebody who maybe needs medical attention for chronic depression. And I don't know, you know, This person may be so helpless that it becomes a full-time job helping them, showing them how to apply for housing, showing them how to look for a room to rent, etc. And I'm concerned here about this depression I'm seeing, this dark clouds and this mountain and the owls of death. So this is someone deeply depressed. Um, I would get her to like see a doctor, make sure she's getting treated for chronic depression. This depression also feels stay away. If she's doing alcohol or marijuana, no, she can't come in the house because she's already suffering from depression. And if she's self-medicating, this person must take responsibility for their health, get clean and sober, get on the right medications, and get into some kind of a program or something. Um, and I would also get her into, well, if it were me, I would go to SGI USA and start chanting to change her karma, because she has a karma of darkness and depression and chronic depression over her. And she needs to come out, snap out of it, and see a life that's filled with hope. This may be more than you can take on. It's up to you, my love, but it looks rough. I can't make that decision for you, my love, but I can tell you it's going to be difficult. Well, any question that you desire, this is an open forum. This is the Public Insomniac Tarot, dun, 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 where we get together and we have fun and we hang out because we can't sleep, and we do tarot readings. Thank you so much, Wendy. How gracious of you. Much appreciation. Did you have a question, Wendy? I don't want to skip your question. When people make donations, feel free to ask a question when you make the donation so I can get to your questions right away. You get to skip the line, as they say. Beautiful prayer. Yeah. Thank you all for writing it, Wendy Burt, and all the other people that helped construct the prayers. Desiree, Roboto, all the old timers that were there when we created it. What was that, 5, 6, 7 years ago? All right. Hi, Estelle. I've had people tell me I might have some psychic abilities, and have also had people flat out tell me that wasn't true. Would you mind explaining the huge difference in opinion and what you see? All human beings have sensory perception. It's an ancient, primitive ability to sense danger for ourselves or our children. In case, we have our babies in a cave and we sense the hair goes on the back of our heads that there's a predator trying to eat us or our children. So psychic abilities is nothing more than an extrasensory perception that developed for survival. It is a muscle that you have to work. So we all have it, but some people seem to have it more than others. Often people who grew up in predatory households, there is a correlation. If you look at the studies of MK Ultra, they took foster kids who had been abused and they chose that population because they knew that they had heightened psychic ability, or what they called street smarts, that they could sense danger. And so they didn't have parents protecting them. Then they gave the kids LSD, marijuana, etc., to see if they could enhance those abilities. This was traced all the way back to Persia and other societies, where they would take orphans, they would gouge out their eyes, and they would train them to be what was known as blind assassins. And they were put through training to basically find their way in the dark, sensing where they needed to go. And in pitch black darkness, they would enter into the chamber silently, because they were children, silently into the chambers of kings and royals and people that they needed to assassinate, and they would cut their throats, etc. It was rather gruesome history, and a book was written about it by Margaret Atwood called The Blind Assassins. And so there is a long history of heightened psychic ability in foster children, people who grew up with abusive parents, etc. And so that is where the whole rumor of, well, she's a nut, She's crazy. She got all kinds of crazy ideas. Well, she's got heightened psychic abilities and hypersensitivity because it kept her, he, they alive. And so we don't want to poo-poo hypersensitive people. Instead, it's a gift that you developed and you probably don't even remember developing it, to keep yourself alive in danger. Otherwise, you would not have survived your own childhoods. That's, it's a gruesome history. We have a lot of shame about, this is how kings and queens and royals got their remote viewers. Also, the shamans of Korea, the foot-bound women who, literally didn't leave their chair. All they did was remote view all day. It's pretty damn evil. They were tied to the chair. They were tortured. Yeah. Isn't that a happy, Kung Fu also. Kung Fu has a psychic aspect to it where the children were, tortured and had to hold your leg like this tied to your head. 10 more minutes, same with ballet in China. Oh, what you crying about? 10 more minutes, right? This idea of torturing the children into psychic phenomenon. All right, Steel, your psychic abilities present as a roll of the dice. In plainer words, if you don't take it seriously and develop it, you will not develop it. Also, religion or dogma may have forced you to suppress your own intuitive abilities, and this caused gaslighting in the clouds. You may have been gaslit, lied to, etc. Your abilities are quite strong, but you may have had them conditioned out of you or conditioned not to trust yourself. So you must work on it and respect this gift and develop it. Hi, Teresa. How are you, my love? Beautiful Desiree Rabato is in the house. Cynthia. Hello, my love. Cynthia is renting. Do you see me either moving to a better rental or buying a small house in good condition? Ooh, that sounds nice. And you have the sarcophagus. Hold off for now, Cynthia, because you could get a bad deal. You've got a fox around. Wait in time. Can you wait 7 to 8 months? Wait 7 to 8 months and then go ahead and do it when the prices change. Mm-hmm. May I have a reading? Of course you can, my love. Of course you can. Good to see you here, Yvette. All right. Message for Yvette. The kingdom is near you. This could indicate that you're right on the verge, Yvette, of doing something really remarkable with your life. You're so close to this thing you want. Go deep in yourself. The well comes to you at this time. The key is unlocked. You're very close to some kind of a serious download. So you're right on the verge of something very powerful right now, Yvette. And yeah. Thank you, Miss Yvette. That was nice. Sally, 50 dead. Okay. Wow, I'm so sorry. All right. Audrey Robbins is in the house. Audrey Robbins. Let me drop down to find Audrey. Hi, Audrey. Welcome, Sandra Watson, to memberships. Maria, thank you. Tink Troll Slayer is my next paid reading. I learned so much from your broad knowledge. Oh, thank you, my love. Will my parents break free from MAGA and reach out to my brother and me? We miss them. Oh, Gewaltig Meer. The cult of MAGA. A mountain to climb. Well, they blame immigrants for a lot of problems. This could be that they feel like all the problems are because of the immigrants, right? Yes, there is a problem with crime. We don't want gang members here. We agree on that. There's some confusion here. Your father, I feel is your father okay? Is he starting to have, yes, unlock the key. Don't argue with them about this because this is who they have their belief systems, and right now, I'm a little bit concerned about your father. Um, they come from a different generation. Yeah. All right. So, Audrey Robin, if you could read about what is happening in my life, I care for my 98-year-old mom. Not sure if I should go back with my ex or start a business for me. Well, we don't want to be part of the sandwich generation where you spend all your years when you could becoming financially stable taking care of other people, and then you wind up a poor woman on the streets eating cat food, right? So we don't want that for you. First, you must take care of yourself. Also, as much as you love your 98-year-old mom, and that's very noble, this could be outside the scope of your training. The clock is ticking, so it's very important for you to understand that you too could die tomorrow. You could be hit by a bus tomorrow. Time is running out. And you have the ability to make things very beautiful for yourself. You know, you have this beautiful garden. Roll of the dice. Regarding the issue of your ex, they say let it rest for now. There were legitimate reasons you left him. In the, you know, the owl of death, roll of the dice. However, regarding the issue of your mother, Spirit is saying that they're a little bit concerned that you are running out the clock, trying to be good at the expense of your own future and safety. And it's very important for you to address that. You should start a business, put the love life on hold, or maybe let it go. They say that you left him for good reasons. It's not a good use of your time. And for all you know, a greater soulmate will come to you, and you're blocking that soulmate by being by staying attached to that relationship. You could be actually limiting your potentials in the future. Yeah, that is your reading. All right, next question is coming from Wendy Burt. Wendy loaned $400,000 to someone. Will I get it back? That's a lot of money. I hope you got that in writing, my love. That's a lot. I would never give anybody. I'm sorry. Oh my God. The star is over you. So you have a very strong case. You have a good, what was it, an investment? Oh, these cards are pretty good. This looks like it was some kind of an investment of some type. Like in a business or a company or something. Yes, you will be paid back. It looks like it was an investment. Star, the garden. Sorry, you can't see these cards very well. Maybe I will go ahead. I'm going to turn my thing off so it'll be more pleasant for you all if you can see your cards. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn so you guys can see my green screen. Okay. There you go. I just want you to be able to see your cards. So you can see here that the star is over you, Wendy. And then you have the garden is coming to you, the garden of abundance and spiritual faith and prayer. And look at this, you have a bouquet. Maybe this person makes $1 million. It appears to be it was put towards some investment that turned out to be profitable. Good for you, man. That's all right. All right. Next question is coming from Sharon Christine. When will I get a job? Okay, I'm going to have to look for wands. I use wands to determine time. I'm an old-fashioned reader. Time and space is wands. Class is tomorrow at 5 p.m. If you're at the Elders and Empaths level, I look forward to seeing you there. It'll be class 2, and we will have the syllabus available for you. You've only missed one class out of 12 if you want to join us. Okay, will Sharon get a job? Let's find out. Prayer. Now is the time to pray. Begin manifesting and thanking the universe. Jobs are back up. We're seeing more jobs. Thank God. Ooh, the market crashed, or there was some kind of a crash that was scary. Getting out of the 9 of Wands. You're getting out of a trap. And the final outcome is yes, I was looking for wands. 30 days. Yeah, start with, temp agencies. I've been getting a lot of hits when I did a remote, I was like, Spirit, so many people are looking for work. And I did a remote on it a couple days ago, and I was taken to temp agencies, and they said, well, we want to see how you work, and then we'll offer you the job. Like that they're hiring a lot from the temp pool. But good news is you're getting out of your burden within 30 days. Yes, you'll have a job in 30 days. Don't worry about the economy. It turns around in a couple of months. And that's because the Cold Wars are coming to an end. And then the market will reopen, and so will trade, and that will drop the prices. Yeah, so people are feeling help all you can, but make sure that it's the problem is if it's beyond something your capability, like if a person has a psychiatric or condition, then it may be beyond the scope of what you can do, and it's okay to say this is beyond. I've had people say I can't help you, Whimsy, when I've been down and out, and it's their right to say no if they can't help you when you're down and out. So don't take on more than you should, Angelina. Hi, Crystal Blue. A general reading for Crystal Blue. Absolutely. Message from Spirit for Crystal Blue is dun 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 dun. Ooh, a time of judgment is upon you. A very serious decision must be made at this time regarding issues of love and romance. Lately, I've been feeling like love and romance for me means having more dogs in my life, more kitty cats, more animals. But there's a decision, and it's a love decision is coming to you. The sun is coming out. So it's happening this summer. And they're also drawing you towards the study of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius is associated with Stoicism, the Stoic queen. And I just feel like you're becoming this really strong person, Crystal Blue, the Queen of Swords. And I see you being very solid in yourself. And as you become more solid in yourself, you'll be more open. You'll be able to love and not feel like the winds of other people's emotional crazy is going to carry you away. So I'm seeing decisions. I'm seeing new love in your life, more love around you this summer. And I'm seeing you being able to handle more love and more relationships in your life as you become that stoic, solid Queen of Swords. She knows her boundaries. This reminds me of Brene Brown, The Gifts of Imperfection, Crystal Blue, that she was able to be vulnerable and real, but also to have boundaries with people. And that was how she was able to work out healthy relationships with others. And that's the kind of thing they're talking about for you for this summer. Thank you, Lonnie, for that donation. Thank you very much. Let's look for Lonnie's question here. Lonnie gets to go to the front of the line. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling down and directionless. Could you help me find my purpose in life? Yes, I'll do my best. I will do my best, my love. I will. Permission from Spirit. What can we tell Lonnie about her direction in life? You're going to be fine. You don't need to fix anything. You just need to perfect the gifts you already have. I believe you're an artist, and you've been called to do art. You are not directionless. And you must not underestimate the power and the importance of your art. Art is important. Art is a legitimate path. And this is the woman who is comfortable in her own garden. You're already enlightened. You already are the Buddha. You could be depressed because you see the suffering of the world. You're highly sensitive. You have art. I see you doing art, writing, music, art, whatever you're called to do, but you're an artist. You also have intense psychic ability. Your destiny also is to heal the brokenhearted and give hope to the brokenhearted, because it falls in the hope sign. Love and comfort to the brokenhearted. Kind of reminds me of the music of Tracy Chapman, where her music is for the brokenhearted, for the broken people. That's kind of her mission. But I see you creating art. They say within 1 year, if you put attention towards your talents, you can accomplish great things. Do not chase the money. Instead, chase the perfection. You're not directionless. You know what brings you joy. You know what your talents are. And the issue is, do you respect your talents enough to give them the time that they are warranted? If you do that, you will see great success in your talents within 1 year. And that's because the Ace of Swords stands for a 1 year period. The artist comfortable in her garden, comfortable in her creation. Your destiny is that you are an artist. You're also a psychic. You have mediumship abilities. Doesn't mean you have to do anything about it, but that is your reading. Pretty impressive, Lonnie, those cards. Very impressive. Thank you, Jeannie. Hamilton, did you have a question for me? I see a lovely donation, but I don't see a question from Jeannie. So I will continue on. Imhurst, hi, Whimsy. Do I have a mission? It seems like serious health issues and a long to-do list interfere. What does my spirit's guide say? Ingrid, hi, Ingrid. Good to see you here. Your mission, the tower is upon you. You could be feeling at this time like everything, the tower is like breaking you free from there's a positive aspect to the tower, and that is that you may have created too tight a place for yourself, Ingrid. And it's like, oh, it shatters. I don't have to play this game anymore. I can be authentic. I can be myself. Now, you say you have a serious health issue. It does appear as a crash. They say it's nerve related. There's a nervousness here. Be careful about who has access to you. I'm feeling like your space has been put upon. That guy that wants to take over your space. The world is yours. They want you to be in the world more. Regarding your issues, I'm feeling constriction in the spine and also problems in the digestive tract because your spine is compressed. The best thing for you is gentle core energetics, core strengthening, and to stretch the spine, the best exercise for you is Pilates and possibly swimming. And also they say you derive great joy from singing mantras, and that singing will heal your core. This was necessary. It was a health crisis brought upon by nervousness, nervous agitation. I also feel there's possible neuropathy or something going on in the spine and the digestion. So Pilates, yeah, start strengthening and elongating that spine so that your spine can breathe. Hi, Desiree. Oh, birthday. Desiree's having a birthday. Happy birthday, my love. Happy birthday. Desiree Rabato. Desiree Rabato. Okay, your birthday. The sun is coming out. Your solar birthday is here. Blessings from the universe. They are glad you are here. So you have happy birthday from the universe. Blessings, take care of your strength. You're a very strong person and you have a strong core. Be temperate in your life. Enjoy your life, but learn moderation in all things. And your year will be filled with new beginnings, new opportunities, and new milestones. You could be going on a pilgrimage or a major trip that will have a huge impact on you, possibly a road trip or something like that. But the Page of Wands, is the pioneer who seeks the new horizon. Also, Spirit gave you 4 major arcana, blessings from the sun, good strength and good health with temperance this year, and wonderful new beginnings. So a happy birthday to you, Desiree. It's a beautiful reading. Hi, Rex. A general reading for getting back into acting after several year hiatus motivated by difficult early experiences and a lack of boundaries. They would like you to go into experimental theater and they would like you to begin writing your own monologues. I see you also doing comedy and also get comfortable on the stage telling your stories in entertaining ways. I see you traveling. I see you writing your own material. I see you traveling internationally. There you are, you're a creative artist. And by putting out these creative monologues and expressions of your art, and by really going out and taking control over your career and ways to advertise yourself, whether it's through TikTok or social media, but they're saying you must start your own thing. And if you do that, you'll be discovered. Yeah, it's like the Florida Project. When they made the movie The Florida Project, there was that girl that was doing silly things on Instagram, and the actor said, "That's the girl for the film." She became the star of the film. But they're basically saying that they want you to begin creating and doing your own stuff, and that's the artist. Take it slow and have fun along the way. But they're saying never abdicate your career to anyone else. And you can make money on social media. Learn social media and you will be very successful, Rex. Yeah. It's, the days of being discovered are over. We got to discover ourselves. Jeffro Bodine says, when I pray, I feel lots of vibrations in my legs and sometimes all around me. Where will this lead in my life? It sounds like Kundalini energy rising up, and that's quite auspicious. It could be that you're having a Kundalini awakening, and that's very good. We often will feel the energy coming up from Earth and the vibrations in your leg. A new commitment or contract could indicate that you're entering into a school of training. You may look at Tibetan Buddhism, where they will train you in specific ways so that you can begin to work on your unique talents, depending upon what the Rinpoche or whoever the teacher is that's going to be directing which mantras to do based on your particular gifts. Take it very slow, but you appear to be activating certain things in your chakras, and you have the gift of healing the broken heart. You yourself have had a broken heart, and your gifts are in opening up the blockages both in yourself but in other people and healing the heart. Yeah. So you appear to be using your gift to help heal and comfort those who need comforting. Yeah. I try to save money and I want to buy a house and friends. I have no clear direction either in my life's purpose. Oh, 55 plus community. Are those all they're cracked up to be? Then you're stuck with a bunch of old fogies. All right, let's take a look. I'm just kidding. Okay. Oh, there it is. Your home. 3 of Pentacles. You will be able to have that. Do not fence yourself in. Yes, you'll be able to get what you want. There's the 10 of Cups. They also say they want you not to be limited romantically because you've got somebody coming to you. You've got a possible husband in your future. I see romance in your future. So don't give up your single life. Make sure that even though you must live, even though you must not die just because you're taking care of your mother. Take care of your mother, but also get out and see the world because you have a soulmate coming to you 100%. That King of Cups came with the 10 of Cups. So you got another dance in you, babe. All right. Next person is Sandra Watson. What is going to happen with the 2 recent thefts? Will they be caught? Will I be well compensated? Oh my, that sounds like quite a story. Let's take a look. Good to see you all here tonight. Thank you for being here. All right. The Fool takes the leap of faith. Regarding the thefts, an angry male was responsible for the theft. This individual was angry and possibly wanted to hurt the person, either you or whoever they stole from. Perhaps they saw you as foolish, or perhaps you were not, maybe you didn't pay attention because you thought that things were fine, but this person was angry and directed the theft to you, and the perpetrator is probably male. In the next 3 months, you will be compensated. Yes, you will be compensated probably in the next 3 months. It appears to have been a young male, very angry guy. I don't know what that's about. Good luck. I hope you work it out. Okay, I have trouble coming. Does Spirit have advice? Coming where? You mean orgasm? Is that? I don't know what this question is about. If if it's a real question about orgasm, if that's the question, and if it's a serious question, then it could be inhibition or anxiety, or it could be certain medications. If it's not medications, and if it's not, and if it's a serious question, some antidepressants can inhibit orgasm, and stress, anxiety, and poor blood flow, which can be an early sign of coronary artery disease in a male. For example, if a male cannot have a complete erection or has erectile dysfunction, it can be because of narrowing of the arteries in the genitalia. And the same thing can happen to women. So you may want to check to see if everything is okay in that area. Are you looking at coronary artery disease, or is it something that's possibly related to a medication you're taking? May be a good idea to think about cleaning up your diet and also doing intermittent fasting so that your body has time to clear the arteries. Fasting is one of the best things that you could do if that's the case, because your body will begin to consume the fat, etc., in the arteries when you fast. And that fasting, it's going to burn whatever fat is anywhere in your body, including the arteries. And that is why your cholesterol goes down, and it opens up the arterial flow. Best diet for people who struggle with that is an anti-inflammatory diet. Fish, you want to do a tablespoon of fish oil every day, CoQ10 to help with oxygen flow, exercise, and avoid salt, and caffeine, which are vasoconstrictive. If you need more help, you can come see me as a physician. I do telemedicine appointments. Hi, Melissa. How are you, my love? Will the police locate the person who hit my daughter's car? It was hit and run. Her car was declared totaled, and now she has no car. Oh, my goodness. Let's take a look. There's some kids outside having a barbecue. I don't know if you can hear them. They look like they're having a heck of a good time. All right, the hit and run on her car. People can be such jerks, that. Take responsibility for your behavior. Come on, man. Healing. So hopefully she's okay, because the Archangel Raphael is there for the healing. 6 of Cups would be a resolution of the conflict. The person is going to be caught because they're apologizing. There's also an investigation. And there's the person was racing and raced right past them. This person, they went right past her and swiped her? Is that what happened? That's what it looks like, because the Knight of Wands is here. Yeah, the truth is, this guy feels bad. Yeah, I did it. Because look at this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. The hidden is revealed. Going too fast. The Knight of Wands. The race car driver is the Knight of Wands, right? So he probably went right past her and swiped her. That's what it looks like. Yeah, they're going to catch him. Some people are not very nice. Thank you, the Sybil. That's very kind. I don't know if you have a question, but that is very sweet of you. Kathleen O'Malley, hello. Beautiful Kathleen. Do my guides see me moving to New Mexico and starting a homestead? Ooh, that sounds too good to be true, man. I want to go hang out in that homestead. That sounds nice. Okay. Be patient over your goal. You must be patient over this goal. There was a lot of start and stops over this goal. There's the house contract. They say they want it to be perfect. Your spirit guides want it to be perfect. So design it yourself or have a very clear idea, construct it in your mind. Your guides are manifesting it, but tell the constructor first, construct it in your mind. What does it look like? What are you chanting to manifest? Your wish will be granted, and you have more money coming to you, by the way. Page of Pentacles could be a new job or new financial opportunities. Yes, your wish will be granted. Be very patient and be very clear and very precise. That it's not going to have flooding, that it's not. Be very clear about everything you want from this home as you manifest it, and you will get what you want. Okay, Lisa P. I'm a real estate agent who has been working with an investor and selling a lot of properties for him. I'm wondering what direction to go after the portfolio is sold by the end of the year. Oh, aren't you pretty? Look at that nice picture. I like your hair. Okay, the real estate agent who has been working with an investor and selling a lot of properties for him. Okay. Which direction? I see you traveling. They want you to travel when this is all over. Go see the world a little bit. This is the travel card. Maybe go to Mexico and fall in love. Partnerships. They say it's also a time for you to think about partnerships and relations. There it is. Love, romance, and travel are in your future. And see the world. It's very obvious. You can see here your cards. I'll go ahead and show it for you, Lisa, again to clarify. You can see here you've got the travel, partnership, love comes to you, go see the world. After that, you can think about it. Maybe you want to buy property in Costa Rica or Mexico or something with those types of cards. But take a break. Go see the world a little bit. Yeah. Love's coming to you. Hi, Insights. How best can I be a help to society? Let's take a look. All right. All right. Kelly Aquarius, you can try, if it's an infection, they need antibiotics for your cat, but homeopathic silica to pass the stone. Start with 6C. Insight, how best can I help in society? And the answer is psychic ability, intuition, also, wow, you're very intuitive. I'm seeing buying a home or some kind of property change within a year is your destiny. You have a new beginning starting for you next spring, possibly a new home. And I see you creating a loving home that's open to other people. And I'm seeing a loving family. So the priority is to create a home of love that can help society. I don't know, I would organize a community where people break bread together, because they're using imagery here where you buy a home, you open your home to the people, maybe you create a kibbutz. They have kibbutzes now all over the country, a community where people share meals together and the simple life, and they play music, and to build community. That is the answer. Yeah, to serve and build community. Yeah. Thank you for that donation. It's very kind of you. Okay. Do you see me having a psychic gift? My mother had visions. So did some of her ancestors. Thank you. You Irish? Let me see. Why did I get like an Irish energy there? Irish, maybe German too. Let's see. Your psychic ability from your ancestors. Yes, Six of Cups. You also have ancestors sending you love from the other side. A Six of Cups. You have a love being sent to you from the other side. Six of Wands. Yes, going back to your own traditions, your own faith. Perhaps you were Catholic or part of the Catholic spiritual church, which is not the same as the dogma that's based on prayer and rosary and healing and meditative states. Spirit guides are with you and give you great strength. Yeah, you have the power of prayer over you and visions, and the Catholic spiritual traditions of like the Carmelite nuns, which was Kabbalah. Uh, you know, um, Teresa of Avalon was Jewish, and so was Saint John of the Cross. And they hid in the Catholic Church the mysticism of the Kabbalah. So you're able to learn the Kabbalah from, you can find much of it in the writings of St. John of the Cross and Teresa of Avalon. This is the good part of the church. And so the mystical side, working with the saints, working with the energies, the candles, you would do very well for yourself. Yeah. Thank you, Jane, for that lovely donation. I don't see a question. Love what you do. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. That's very kind of you. I love what I do too. It's a heck of a great career. Okay, I'm going to go back now to the starred ones and see if I can start again with those people who, okay, we've got Crystal Blue in the house, a general reading for Crystal Blue. And the message, Crystal Blue, is family of origin and ancestry is what you're going to be working with, healing your ancestry. Seven of Wands, you are a defender of the land. Six of Wands, good tidings to you in your future, and you will be successful in your life, overcoming past karma from your ancestors, protector of the land, and victorious. I'm getting Scottish energy with you. I'm seeing like Braveheart. I am a defender of the land. I march with victory to take the land. An Ace of Swords. You're an activist, man. You got some strong ancestors. Yeah, good for you. Hello. Aloha to you. Hawaiian Islands. Thank you so much. Will my son win his disability? Let's take a look. I think we got a yes on that, didn't we? Will your son win his disability? And the answer is yes. There's the money. He will. Timeline. There's the evidence. Yes, because he can prove it. There's the evidence. In less than 5 months. He already won. Yeah. You're very welcome, sweetie. Hi, 80. What does Spirit have in store for 80? Let's take a look. Spirit message is be strong. Be strong. Stand in your power. Be of reason. Be logical. Do not let yourself be taken over by emotions at this time. Instead, look towards your higher self and that which you are capable of being. Reason, your Buddha nature, your higher self. Always lead with your avoiding confusion. Take good care of your brain. Do not fear the changes in the world so long as you remain solid. Take care of your mind. Fish oil, health, breathe. Watch the sugar, 80. Because they're talking about taking care of your mind and spirit. There will be scary things that come and go, but in every generation there are scary things. But you yourself will remain solid like the emperor, and this too shall pass. That is your reading. Hello, Luna B. Oh, you like to hear me sing? Yeah. Thank you. Angelina Delgado, Whimsy, will I be okay, safe financially to let my unhoused friend sleep over 3 times a week? We covered that, and the answer was to be careful over that. I don't know why I think, did you see that we answered that? Yeah. So think about it. Think about it. Linda Larson, what do you see for the next few months? Absolutely. Oh, this is weird. I already did these questions. Why are they? Uh, they're coming up again. For the next few months, Linda, I see, Defender of the Land. Oh, good partnerships. Fighting the good fight. In August, uh, you'll have a breakthrough in August. Keep fighting the good fight, and the next few months, you work hard, and then there's a breakthrough in your career and in your successes in August. Yes, they said that we did that, Wendy, and yes, you will get your money back. And furthermore, you had many blessings over that question, and it looked like it was an investment that paid off. Luna B, I'm in Houston. It is a natural travesty. Yes, it is. My God, it is. Galveston. In the, what was it, the 19th century, when a wave came and took out the city of Galveston. Remember, you guys heard about that? Will the police find the person who hit my daughter's car? We did this one also. I don't know. Are you guys repeating questions? Yes, they will. Hi, Maria. Is it too late for a question? No, we've just gotten started. I think we've only been going for less than an hour. I don't see your question, though, so I'm going to keep moving. Tommy, hello, my love. Is my daughter and grandkids safe? Do I need to get them and bring them to my home? Let's take a look. Well, I see you praying, and that is the question. Your daughter's kind of tough. You sure that she can't take care of herself? She's presenting as the Queen of Wands. You know what? Let her know that the door is open if she wants it, but she may not want it, because this is a tough woman. She gives as good as she gets. If she's married to a King of Wands, she's the Queen of Wands. If he hits her, she's going to hit him back. Also, she may want to stay and fight. Let her know the door is open, but this is not a shrinking violet. I don't see that at all. Pray for her. Let her know the door is open. And I see somebody who very much wants to take care of herself, but leave the door open for her. Hi, Berry Babe. Hi, Annie. What is coming for Annie in July? What is coming for Annie in July? Ooh, Seven of Wands comes to you. A time of fighting the good fight. A lot of us are marching and protesting. A lot of bad stuff going on. Your obstacle, be careful with your money. Sometimes money just burns a hole through your pocket. They're saying that you can be a little bit with the money. So be careful with your money. Watch discipline over your finances. And there's an inverted thief card. So be careful about where your money is coming and going at this time. And be careful about who you loan money to or being manipulated to give money to people. Yeah, that is the main message for you. Take care of yourself, take care of your finances, and don't be somebody who gets taken advantage of financially. So warning to you about that. Oh, absolutely. Happy to help. Vivian Rivers, thank you for doing this. Will my mother sell the lot of land? Ooh. Let's take a look. Will she sell the lot of land? The answer is heartbreak. Oh, there's a big story with this property. Vivian. There was a whole big story. Yes, she'll sell the land, but she thought that they were going to do. You know what? I'm getting into a whole remote view where your mother's telling me that they were going to do things with this a lot of land, and nobody did anything. And then she had to kind of throw in the towel. So it's kind of depressing because they never were able to do with the land what they really wanted to do. But yes, the land will sell in 30 days. But I feel this disappointment like, well, there's a dream that didn't happen. We just sell the plot, 30 days. Master, it's somebody else's dream now. So that's kind of unfortunate. But yes, she will sell. Oh, you're very welcome, my dear. You're very, very welcome. Okay, I think we've got, how are we doing over here? We've got Miley. My son turned down an offer to start Meritus Do program in Maryland, end of July. Was it the right decision? This is for Miley. Thank you, Miley, for the donation. And let's take a look if you made the right decision, your son, for turning down the Meritus program. Let's take a look. And the answer is he was pretty firm. He didn't want it. So yeah, he made the right decision because it wasn't not that he won't be successful. It just wasn't the right program for him. You're worried about his financial future, but the truth of the matter is good things come to him. He dances to the beat of his own drum, Audrey. I'm sorry, who is the person that I'm reading for? It's not Audrey. Let me find the person I'm reading for. I'm going to scoot all the way down. It's Miley. Your son turned down the offer because he dances to his own beat. He's a very emotional guy. What is this guy? A musician, an artist, or something like that? He feels like he's selling his dreams out. He's going to be okay, but he has to do things his own way. Honestly, I think he should start his own business or something like that and do the arts or something, because he's going to be fine. 3 of Cups, a great rejoicing over him, financial stability. But don't try and change him. He's a man who does it his way, Miley. He's going to dance to his own drum. He's always been that way, and he always will be. Hi, Felicia. Good to see you here in beautiful Lafayette. I mean, do I want to visit your part of the world? Will my move to Lafayette be a good move for me? Am I on the right path? Let's take a look, Felicia. Should you move to Lafayette? Back and forth, 2 of Pentacles. I feel this back and forth, Felicia. Are you in Alabama right now? You know what? I don't know. I don't think you want to live there. No, this feels like you're getting in a cage or something. I don't feel you're happy in Lafayette. It's saying you do very well in South Carolina, North Carolina. You're going to be okay financially. Your retirement will be fine. I would get you in a condo in North Carolina or someplace. No, they're saying that Lafayette is going to make you depressed, and there are too many memories there, and it's time to build it. Look, you're free to do what you like, but your cards are better on the East Coast. Hi, Jane, my love. Yes, let's see if we can hear from your mom. Any messages from your mom? This is fun. You guys having fun? Oh my God, I'm having fun. I love it. I love my life. I have a good life. I'm very blessed. You guys bless me every day. I'm very grateful. Jane Addams, message from your mother. I'm going to take these cards. She's directing me to these cards. What does your mom have to say to you, Jane? A letter or message from your mother. I feel like she's very, very proud of you. She is extremely proud in this letter. I'm feeling this immense pride in you. You were always a magical child. You were always magical. There was always a glow about you. There was always a shine about you. You know, there is something about you where you can cut through the BS. It's interesting that you have the looking glass, and so you're very self-aware. You're a very self-aware person. Um, yeah, she sends you tremendous love. You know, she said that when you were little, you would play and she would watch you. She said there was a natural light over you. You had a light over you. That people could see, and she worried that you were going to get into trouble, that you were going to attract things that were dangerous because you had all this life and all this light. Ooh, things are going to go very difficult for Jane. So she was almost afraid of you being so free in the world. And so maybe she held you back a little bit, but it may have been because she feared for you. But she's very proud of you, and she sends you her love, which is the two swan is associated with the two of angels, or the two of cups. Thank you, Cat Shepherd, for your lovely donation. Much appreciated. Okay, we're going to go back to the list again, and we're going to go through it. What are we doing here? Okay. Ooh, I got about 400 questions. I'm going to go as fast as I can. Dozens still missing. Yes, it's horrific. Should I sell my land or keep it? The land wants people to develop it, and if you know, it is best to, if you don't want to do anything with the land, it is advisable that you sell it so that there's no judgment, but a young family or a young people doing something positive with the land, it may be a gift to them if you sell it. So a young couple comes in, you have this young love coming in, and it's okay to sell it, but you want to sell it to someone that's going to do something really positive with it. And spirit doesn't judge you either way. But if you yourself are not going to do anything with the land, it is better to find somebody who really loves the land and can tend and do something really wonderful with it. Yeah. Okay. Tammy Sinner, they brought in chainsaws. Yes. That, yeah, and on the western side, because it moves this way, everybody's bodies got pushed to the western side, and they wound up in the marsh, in the trees, in all the logs. That's where the bodies will be found. It's not, it's not the kind of remote viewing I enjoy doing, but I mean, if I can help people, I will help them. It's very difficult. Okay, Maria Marino, beautiful picture there of the beautiful Marino. Your general reading is message from spirit at this time is dun 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 dun, entrepreneurship. Don't be afraid to start new career. Don't be afraid to open yourself up to new possibilities. Learn to develop creative ideas to go forward in life, be bold, trust yourself. But this is talking about a new boldness. Wealth will come to you if you do. You can see her entering into a time of entrepreneur. Don't limit herself. It is her obstacle. Family dynamics and inheritance and wealth. So we all inherit. Sometimes you could be inheriting financially, but this is more about your ability to dance to your own drum. That's what they're saying. And that this will be a very successful, you'll be very successful if you do that. Take risk. Hello, Amy. Hello, Nan. Thank you for taking questions. Can you recommend any techniques I can use to help me access my intuitive gifts? I would do remote viewing, HCRV, heart-centered remote viewing. Right now, or you can take our tarot class, which is Sundays at 5 p.m. We'll all be there. And you just join at the Elders and Empaths level, and we teach you the tarot, and yeah, you might enjoy it. And then I would also take professional remote viewing with us, which will start after that class. We'll then do the remote viewing class. Will my daughter become healthy enough to earn a living? How long will she be able to stay in the apartment? Summer Breeze, this question is for you. Summer Breeze. Will your daughter become healthy enough to earn a living? Let's take a look. I don't know if something's going on with her immune system or psychologically, but she takes a defensive stance at this time. So she's defensive. Her obstacle at this time is she could be dogmatic, or she could have dogmatic ideas. A new beginning is in store for her, and the final outcome is she dreams. She could be someone who dreams and is creative. So she would want to look into creative pursuits. She also has strife or battling regarding this issue. And so at this time, I would suggest, if she hasn't done school yet, that she consider school for creative. She's creative. She's an artist. She's a lover, not a fighter. She's the Queen of Cups. This is very Piscean, dreamlike, and so such people often are challenged. So it's a defensive person with dogmatic ideas, very creative. I see her traveling in the future. If she were studying anything, it would be creative writing or the arts. Yeah. So, artists often don't make a lot of money, unfortunately. Okay. But, she should pursue the arts. And if she needs to take school to do that, that might be a good direction. But she has a dream like, or a writer. When I went into your daughter's energy, I thought of Emily Dickinson, who lived alone and wrote poems. Or I also thought of Jane Austen. That's the energy of your daughter, Summer Breeze. This is a woman who sits and writes and is gifted. Yeah. Jen S., will my son's girlfriend come back from Libya, or will she be left there to keep them from dating? Let's take a look. The devil, codependency, addiction, cults, 6 of Pentacles. Her father is going to cut her off financially if she enters that relationship. Ace of Pentacles. I see your son becoming successful financially. The father didn't feel like he knew the family or approved of the family. It was, there's the father. He was cutting off the funds. Look at that King of Swords. I could feel him beforehand. Look at that, the crushing of the devil. Fool is a fool for love. And then defending himself. It's one of those things where I think he should try and move on. He's going to be okay financially, your son, by the way. He's going to do very well for himself. But at this time, with a father like that, I think it's going to be, I'm sorry, Jen, it's going to be very, very difficult. She's got the King of Swords threatening her financially. Sorry about that. Amy Kirscher, will my son be staying in California or coming back to Oklahoma? Okay, I can do that with these cards. Oklahoma, where the wind goes sweeping through the plain. Okay, staying in California or coming to Oklahoma? Oh, spiritual calling over your son. Yeah, he's on a spiritual path that you may have a hard time understanding, because this is somebody who feels like Oklahoma is he an actor? Because this is somebody who's off on his own thing. He's got a different path. He may feel like Oklahoma is too small for him. I would not try and hold on. Encourage him to go where. The best thing you can do is support him on his journey, because he is somebody who does not like Oklahoma. I don't think this guy likes Oklahoma at all. And you can see this anger. So he may just feel like that was a terrible place for him. So I wouldn't wish Oklahoma on him, just because some people love Oklahoma, but he had a bad experience, and so he could wind up on the East Coast. That's why I thought, is this guy an actor? California, the East Coast. But on also, he's angry and he felt contained and controlled. And that's sad to see. But so maybe no. To visit, yes, but it's not the right place for him. Hi, my love. Kay is also a great reader, and she does free readings. You can check out her channel. I think we already did you, Maria. So only one question at a time. I'm sorry, you guys. Hi, Veronica. Hello from Texas to you. Yes. Yeah, only one question because there are other people. I want to get to everybody. Sorry, you guys. Did I get to you yet today, Alice? Message from your brother George, who passed away in 2006. Let's take a look. Great picture of Alice. And the answer is from your brother. Oh, were you Catholic? Was your family Catholic? He's got this beautiful energy over him of prayers and rituals that are beautiful. Wish has been granted. This is he's very happy on the other side. And sends you blessings and love. And also, your wishes will be granted in this lifetime, Alice. You had the wish card. He's with the Hierophant, which is excellent. And you also have the powers with you. So you have very good tidings from your brother, both in terms of good luck and good wishes. But he is doing great. I don't know. If he had a problem with religion in the past, he doesn't have a problem with religion now, because he's very open spiritually. And very easy. George is very easy to read. Yeah, he's in a very good place. We all wish we could be in that kind of a heaven. I've seen people pass where they have a really rough time with their passing, but George has evolved onto the other side. Great cards for you as well, with a Magician moving into 10th position. You're going to manifest whatever you want, Alice. It's a good time for manifestation for you. Yeah, we talked about this, that you should start the business. We've already done your reading, and what we found was that you want to take care of your mother, that you should put it off with the ex and focus instead on your business, Audrey. That was the reading. So focus on your business, focus on taking care of yourself, do the best you can by your mother. If it overwhelms you, it's not because you're a bad person, but it could be that it's outside the scope of your medical training. So you may need someone to come in and help you, because if you're not a doctor, it's like, I don't know how to, it's okay to say this is beyond my capability. So it's okay to ask for help. They don't want you to focus on the ex. They want you to focus on the business and the success of the business, and focus for 1 year. Yeah, we did that reading, and I don't know if you were able to see that. Happy 70th. Do my ancestors have a message for me? Always, always a message for the people. Ooh, I see a man, a good man coming. What is that about? Ooh, an anchor. Did you have a man that you loved who passed away? Because they're talking about somebody coming to you who's a man from the other side. And this is an anchor. This is somebody who is, their love is very sure. And there it is, the stork bringing the message from this man. And then um, uh, a child's innocence, a child's innocence. So happy birthday on your 70th. I think that what your spirit guide is saying is that you may be 70, but you have the innocence of a child. You have this innocent aspect, which is very, very beautiful. And love from a suitor that passed away. I'm getting this man that is coming through that's an anchor to you. He's saying that his love for you is like an anchor, kind of like a ship's captain, and messages of love, and to be like a child, to keep that innocent wonder from your childhood. Oh, did somebody light a fire? We've been having so many fires. Yeah, it's really, well, we've got a lot of forest around here, and thank you, Sandra. Welcome. Glad to have you here. We've got a new fairy and angel, or elder and empath. Either way, we're glad to see you. Imhurst, yes, your mission. I seem to have a long list. I think we've already done a reading with you, Ingrid. And the mission that they spoke about was, I don't remember now. You're going to have to go back and take a look. But I think it was service and community. But I believe we got to that reading already. Yeah, try and only ask me once, because if I get repeats, I get confused. Thank you. Okay, Hope Ramirez, Hispanic in Texas. Will I get deported? I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm scared. I don't blame you. Let's take a look. You're a U.S. citizen? Do you have a criminal record? God, they're such freaking fruitcakes. I think he's going to get drug out of the White House because he's insane. I mean, he's lost his damn mind. Now he's talking about deporting. I could be deported because I'm a dual citizen. If he doesn't like what I have to say, he's going to go back to Israel, right? You know, like everybody's scared, right? Yeah, he's talking about stripping dual citizens. I mean, he's lost his bonkers. Okay, the fish, you'll be, I see you in the church. I see you praying. The fish, Christ Church is over you. You also have a gift from Spirit. Oh, no, you're fine. You're nervous at the, are they coming for me? No, you're protected. Make sure you're praying. Pray for others and pray for yourself, and serve when you can. But no, Hope, you're fine. I don't see anything like that happening for you. You're not on any list or anything. I think people that might have gone to a protest or something, those are the kinds of people. Will I find a friend to play with soon? Day trips, fly fishing, and hiking. Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Well, where are you? I'll do that. It sounds like fun. Fly fishing. This guy sounds all right to me. Well, there's a lot of beautiful women here, Joseph. So feel free to let us know. And there's also some, I don't know what your flavor is, but we've got a lot of nice people here. Let us know what state you're in. Are you in the Midwest, mid-north area, Midwest? Is this like a Wisconsin energy? Oh, the door is opening, coming out of your cage. The snake is there to teach you the opposition, the hopes and fears. You want to be a bird out of your cage. The final outcome is yes, you're getting married again, Joseph. That married again? You were married before? Why did I say that? You must have been married before. They say you're getting married. Mm-hmm. Where are you? Like somewhere north, like Colorado, Wisconsin? Where are you? I'm feeling Is that Idaho? Where is that? Hi, Alice. Again. Okay, here. Lonnie, darling. Hello. We've already spoken to Lonnie. Okay. NJ Weaver, I've been overseeing my mother's care for the past 7 years. The last 2 years has been intense and stressful with funds running out. Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. We want to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves first. And what happens is that we often will, um, you know, oh, did I already do this reading? Yeah. I don't think I've gotten to this reading, have I? Overseeing your mother's care for the past 7 years. It says that I did do the reading. Funds are running out of steam. I need some good news. Good news. All right. The last 2 years. Yes, the clock. I think I might have done your reading. The anchor. Oh, the kingdom. Confusion. You may have to ask somebody else to come in and help and assist you because it's important for you to take care of yourself at this time. Also, the more you do this, the worse your situation becomes because you have this, the maze of confusion. So they're advising you at this time, you're going to be okay, but you must accept the reality of your situation and ask for help. If you do that, you will be fine. But you're trying to be a superhero and it's not necessary. It's okay to ask for help. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Okay, I'm going to go back to the list here. Up there it is. That's a wild history about MK Ultra. Yeah, the blind assassins. I got sick reading that book. Yeah, then they would send these tortured children who orphans to go off and assassinate their enemies. It's like, this is a horrible story. It's like, this is the origins of remote viewing in Persia. This is horrible. No, and it's for anybody. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Will the storage company's insurance pay for the theft of my items or will I have to sue? Will this pursuit be worthwhile, success be worthwhile? Did you have insurance or did they supply insurance for lost items? They should be able to secure your items if you're giving them money, I would think. Like they can insure up to 50,000 or whatever. Oh, you have the good luck over you. Yes, they will pay for the theft. And you have to look at your contract. They're not happy about this. 3 units were robbed, not just yours. I've got the feed coming in. Three units were robbed? Holy crap. So the owner is really upset and angry about it. They broke into 2 units. Yeah, you'll be compensated. I'm sorry. A lot of jerks in the world. Hi, Kelly. Good evening to you, my love. As still, dogma and religion has definitely been Yes, it sure has. It can be that way. Will this administration be stopped before the public has to go beyond peaceful demonstrations? No, God. We don't take up arms. Look what Martin Luther King achieved without taking up arms. The snake. The snakes are everywhere. The polar bear. The ring. And then the final outcome is the rider. We have to take care of ourselves and we have to rise above it. And we have to fight, but we also have to disengage and save ourselves. And many people will leave the country. But I don't see his presidency lasting much longer. He's sick. He's not doing well. He's having health crisis. He's starting to show signs of senility. People close to him have talked about it. Yeah, so I don't see him staying. And and the other thing is that executive order, uh, the the first day of the new president will be executive orders to reverse most of what we're seeing right now, just as Biden went in and had signed one executive order after another to reverse the blocks on Roe v. Wade, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm seeing us getting a Democratic president, and I have a vision of him changing everything. Like I'm seeing a lot of executive orders, but I'm also seeing many, many senators leaving. Many of the Republicans are sick and old and cannot come back. And I see us gaining at least 4 seats in the Senate. There is a terrible shame when people leave. There's a terrible shame when the old guard leaves. And yeah, I'm just seeing a huge movement in the Senate. Uh, yeah. January, thieves. The mice are thieves. They nibble away at our retirement. They nibble away. Good luck comes to us. The hope and fear, the people will be gaslit or confused by the maze. The final outcome is the cuts. So we see these cuts, and then in terms of the people, the star is over the people. It's going to be reversed. Obama reversed, Biden reversed. Then you did too many executive orders. First thing he did was reverse the block on money to Planned Parenthood, right? So, it's just a game they play with each other. I think, Jane, didn't we already get a question to you? I think, Jane, we already had a question from you. Is that correct? Did Jane already? Yeah, I think we already had a question. We'll do one card, though. Only one question so that other people can get their questions, please. Thank you. Just one question. Message from your mom. Oh, the moon comes to you. A message. A decision is coming to you, Jane. She sends you love. You're going to be challenged to make a major decision in your life, and when in doubt, choose the path of the good. So if somebody tries to bribe you financially or something like that, because you had 2 roads, but you're going to be okay. All right, blazing. My son is involved with a woman that stresses him out and causes issues. He and I will. Oh, between you two. Will he finally move on? He has not been the best partner either. Will they finally get it together? Okay, your son is with a woman that stresses him out. Let's take a look at that. Why are my cards all messed up? All right, let's see. My cards are just crazy. They get all messed up. All right. What's going to happen with your son and his relationship? These cards are messed up. I'm going to pick another deck. I think the cards want to rest. Let me take this deck. All right. Be about your business, child. Blazing gin. It's not your problem. This is the message from Spirit. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to be involved. You are an adult. Keep it to yourself. This is not my problem. This is not my relationship. Cut the cord. You're a grown man. Don't bring it into my home. Go live your life. She is about her business. So the answer is it's his problem. Victory. They're just saying that you should put up boundaries with them, that going off and getting involved in your own life and what you're doing should be the focus at this time. He must make his own, learn his own lessons and make his own mistakes. That is what they're saying. And I see you getting out more and possibly dating or having a relationship. It's kind of like Spirit wants you to not waste time with this and go and live your life. He will work out his problems in time. And, they could work it out, but it's unhealthy for you to be that engaged or involved. They're saying to put up boundaries and to take care of yourself right now. We have all had bad relationships, and it's just part of it's part of the human condition. Probably they will work it out, but for now, take care of yourself. Hi, Skyfire. For life's direction, yes, we did this one already, Lonnie. Okay, only ask one time, you guys. Hi, Kathleen O'Malley. Do you see me moving to New Mexico in 2026? Let's take a look. Kathleen O'Malley with the cutest dog in the world. New Mexico in 2026. Kathleen O'Malley. And, strength and health and happiness come to you. Yes, within 1 year. Don't let yourself be distracted by other things. And I see love and romance. You should definitely go to New Mexico. It's quite auspicious. Also, your psychic abilities are much stronger there. The desert is a good place for you. You're very strong, very determined. Yes. Give it 1 year. You have a boyfriend or a partner. Look at this. Queen of Cups with the lovers. You got love. Make it beautiful. Make your home beautiful. You will get what you want. Yeah, we got a lot of questions today. We do. Okay, when will I get a job? We did that already. Within 1 month was the answer. Please only ask one time because it blocks other people's questions. What's $400? I don't understand that question. I'm feeling down. We already got to that. 400. Yeah. Oh, usually about 400 questions. Yeah. When I'm here, I get about 400 questions. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they are pretty cards. Okay, independent puppy. Of course, you can have a free reading. Message from Spirit for independent puppy with the big, beautiful eyes. Sure, puppy. With the puppy eyes. Yes. All right. And, back and forth with your finances. The main thing, independent puppy, is that they say that you may not know what you want to do with your life. And I'm feeling like you're back and forth in your career. You might be a little bit lost with your career right now. But rest assured, it will be resolved. You have pulled double aces. So you do very well creating your own destiny. Also, I feel that you have artistic or musical talents, and that it's important for you to express them. I see you packing up and moving to another location. Pursue your talents and also think about working for yourself or being independent. You can have your day job and your night gig. But I'm seeing Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins would be an indication of possibly two income sources. But work for yourself. It's very important that you work for yourself and develop yourself as an artist. That is your reading. Berry Babe, I just feel lost, but not too anxious. Any advice on what I should be doing? Okay, let's go back to these cards. Make sure they're all the way they're supposed to be. I feel like I need to clear these a little bit. If you could like and subscribe, that would be great, by the way. I would be so appreciated. I don't know what you guys are talking about. $400. Oh, that she loaned. Oh, I get it. Yeah, she'll get the money back. That person was investing in the money in good ways. Okay. Barry Babe is lost. Oh, yes. And you're feeling maybe anxious. The cuckoo clock. I'm running out of time. Oh, death is coming. Yeah, you remind me of myself. Ooh, I'm seeing a man possibly in your life. Ooh, that's kind of sexy. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, you will pass the bridge. So they would like you to start taking more risk, passing the bridge. Don't be idle now. It doesn't matter what you do. Pick up a musical instrument, but what they want you to do is keep moving, keep pursuing go forward, cross the bridges, take on challenges, overcome your procrastination one step at a time. Fight against this fear of like death or running out of time. The star is over you. All you need to do is try. Remember, all you have to do is try, and they encourage you to get up and start moving and start choosing what you want out of life. But it's important that you begin. Oh, got it. All right, got that. Yeah. May I please have a message from my ancestors? Absolutely. Your ancestors. Oh, now would be a time when you are perhaps feeling like you're in a maze. Maybe you're feeling like you're directionless at this time. Maybe you're feeling like you're not really communicating with people at this time. Maybe you may feel that you're not plugging in or hearing the voice of God. Maybe the other thing is you may feel like it's exhausting, the weight of putting on a mask or a facade. Your hope and fear is a desire for new and exciting things. They are saying that you have not conceptualized your dreams enough, so that they want you to begin to organize your life so that you can conceptualize your dreams. What is something, write everything you want to do in the perfect day. So the homework assignment for anyone who's lost is that you sit down with a piece of paper and you write a story about yourself having a perfect day from the time you wake up in the morning to the time you go to bed. Where do you live? What are you eating? Who are you with? Etc. You can have anything you want in this perfect day. And what you learn from creating the story of your perfect day is you learn what your priorities are. When I did that, I saw myself as a doctor living on the Pacific Northwest. Now I live in the Pacific Northwest and I'm a doctor. And it's from the book Wishcraft by Barbara Sher. And then once you finish writing the story, they want you to divide up luxuries from necessities. In that fantasy, what can you live without and what is a necessity? That isn't to say you can't have it all, but it's going to help you prioritize. And then you organize what you're going to do in the next 3 months, 6 months, year to manifest that dream. But the first thing is they want you to come out of your confusion and the mask. You may be feeling like you have to put on a facade in life. Go to the garden, create the garden, and also open yourself up to your innate spiritual wisdom. No, it's for anybody who asks. My 3 brothers pulled stuff right before Dad died. I received nothing. Will there be any consequences for them? Will I receive my 4th? Well, if they're the kind of people that would do that for you, there's no reason that they should give you anything because they've shown you who they are. Why would they when they can keep it for themselves? That's who they are. But let's see. What jerks. Why do people have to be like that? Be a decent, ethical person. It's amazing how many people are not ethical. The Good Book. You know, you do you have a legal stand? Do you have a legal stand? Um, a roll of the dice. The fox ran off. The fox guarding the hen house. Psychic abilities. These are the kinds of people that will spend everything and right before they die ask you to forgive them. I see you in the church, the Good Book and the cross. So you may have the power of prayer and manifestation. See them giving you the money. So you can do visualization, prayer, and chanting because I'm seeing this unlocking here. You don't want to be waiting on them to give you a life because if they've done horrible things to you, I can't guarantee they will change. But through prayer, you can pray over the situation, but you must also be proactive in your life. You can pray, but don't wait for it because we did that person already. Yeah, no problem. Okay, we did that person already. Okay, we did that. Oh, wow, that sounds very scary. 2 aneurysms. In the heart or the brain? Berry aneurysms? Was this at the arch of the aorta? Was it a berry aneurysm? Let's see. Well, they'll want to lower your blood pressure. Watch your salt intake. Think about fasting, and I would be on the diet Eat to Live by Joel Fuhrman. Fasting and getting your blood pressure down is vital. They probably have you on blood pressure medications. But Eat to Live by Joel Fuhrman is the best remedy for getting your blood pressure down. This is the Aspen medicine is medicine. I mean, it's this staff of medicine. You're probably going to be okay, but you would do much better if you could lower your blood pressure and salt intake. And I strongly encourage you to read the book Eat to Live by Joel Fuhrman. And fish oil and fasting is vital. You know, if you can do 16 hours of fasting, intermittent fasting to clear the pressure and to clear the arteries, because what happens is there's outpouching from pressure, and so we need to get the pressure down. And if you do that, then it will not threaten you. The threat is not the aneurysms. The threat is the pressure. And the rigidity of the aneurysm. If it becomes too hard, then it will begin to put pressure on other areas, and then that's when an aneurysm forms. Eat to Live by Joel Fuhrman and intermittent fasting. Yes, that's what we do. We help people learn to be remote viewers and readers. Yeah. Hi, Rex. Hello, Summerland. Good to see you. Hello, Barbara. You've had vertigo and have been to the hospital and actually CT and blood work and have been taking mescaline. No answers. What the? If you don't have arthritis of the inner ear, sometimes vertigo can be caused by arthritis of the inner ear, which can affect the eighth cranial nerve, which has a vestibular and a cochlear section. The cochlear is for hearing, and the vestibular is to help with balance. And one of the reasons we get vertigo is because of arthritis of the vestibular portion of that nerve. The other reason can be a respiratory infection or a viral infection that attacks the inner ear. And when that happens, we have to put you on high dose antivirals. Sometimes it can be a case of something like a herpes virus that breaks out, COVID, or something like that. If you've had vertigo since 2024, if it's getting worse, then and it's not improving, then it's possibly arthritis related. Um, if it was not improved by chiropractic, or I would want to know if it's improved at all by chiropractic. Um, I would start treating you with antivirals. Yeah, elderberry, fish oil, and a massage. I'm suspecting it's a combination of a virus up. Keep your vitamin D levels up. You could be having a latent virus that broke out in the vestibular nerve. Oh, it's on the left side more than the right. I think you did you swim in some water before this happened? I feel like something was introduced. Yeah, it appears like it's some type of a virus and arthritis related. Yeah. So I would treat the arthritis, um, and that may help. And I would also treat for antivirals, anti-inflammatory diet, antivirals. Keep your vitamin D levels up. Angela Baker, may I get a general reading? Yes. Your main message today is be the writer, take risk. This is a time for you to take calculated risk. It's anti-MAME. Go out and live. Live. Life is meant to be lived. Stop wallowing in misery. You don't have all the time in the world. You don't know if you're going to die tomorrow. This is the message from Spirit. We want you to live. This is what our ancestors are saying. Try it all. See the world. Go to Spain. Fall in love. Get your heart broken. Do it all. What the hell are you doing sitting around depressed in your bed? There's a world out there to see. And so the writer comes to tell you to break free, and it orders you out of the bed, out into the world, and to take risk. And that is the message for you. Does my mother have a message for me? Flibberty gibbet. Flibberty gibbet. That's an interesting one. All right. Yes, she sends you love and flowers from heaven. Oh, she says, I have a special gift for you. So something is coming your way. It's a message from your mother, and you also received flowers. So it could be a message that something special, a gift is coming. I wonder if she's sending you a puppy or a kitten from the the kitten distribution system. But I feel like she's sending you something. So look out for some love or something to come to you from your mother. But she sends flowers. Yes, took care of him. Got a bunny. Oh, how nice. Lucky you. Love my bunnies. Yes, we already got to Alice. Thank you, Alice. Only asked the question once. Maria, yes, we got to her. Very good. Barbara. Yeah, that's good, Barbara. I wouldn't do an elimination. Yeah, you could. It seems like it's a lot of work, the elimination, but you're very welcome. The sun is in my own sign. Oh, Cancerian, very nice. You're an artist. That's what they're saying. You need to pursue your art and also to become financially independent. Work for yourself. Well, work for yourself and focus on your art. Mm-hmm. Could not sleep. Yeah, this is Insomniac Tarot. It's Saturday night. Yep, we got to Independent Puppy. Sugar and preservatives, yes. I had a lot of salt today, but I tend to run low on my salt because I think my ancestors must have consumed a lot. Oh, hi, Jill. Jill's here. Hello, my love. Good to see you here. Yeah, I tend to have a lot of salt in my salt runs low. Some people just can do a lot of salt. My blood pressure's not high. Yeah, Brene Brown is awesome. Happy birthday to our birthday girl. Yeah. It is in the second decan in the moment. Oh, okay. What do I need to do to sell my house? Julia Spreaker, what do you need to do? Okay, let's take a look. Ah, let's see. It will sell. It's really more about timing. Let me see if I can get a timeline actually. See if I can get a wand for you. If a wand if I only get cups, I can't tell you. Let me see, Julia. Selling your house. Seven of Wands. July. A judgment. Grief. Final outcome over your house. 10 of Swords. Oh, you're just feeling like the house is too much for you, right? And you're worried about like how much longer can you keep this house? Yeah, it's exhausting to keep that house going. I see a blockage there, and it might not open up for you for a couple of months. Just hold on for a couple of more months, but use every vehicle necessary, and you're going to get some offers that are low. So keep holding out as best you can. But yeah, you'll be able to sell. It's going to clear the energy, and energy is very heavy right now, but it'll clear in a couple months, and then you'll sell. You have an Ace of Cups coming. Be patient, though. July is tough. They're saying July was tough. Okay, yeah, we got that. We got to Jeffrey. Thank you so much for the donations. Much appreciated. Okay, we got to you. Yeah, only ask once, please. Thank you. Yes, we got to that question. Thank you for that donation. Yeah, we got to you, Maria. Very good. Again, only ask the question once. Thank you, guys. What's going on here? Why is that doing that? Oh. Do you see me buying a large, stable spiritual center or a small hobby farm or finding a different place to board my horses, or should I get used to where I'm at? Let's take a look. I hate to move. It's so much work. It is so much work. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. There's money over you. And there's health. Do what is best for your health. Ooh, I see much success. You pull double aces, and I get the World. Do what you truly want to do. Go ahead and go for broke. If you want to do a hobby farm, if you want to do that, go for it. I'm seeing money around you, like you could have money, possibly, and good health. Yes, if this is your dream, do it. Your wish has been granted. But you may want to look at doing something outside the US. You may be able to do these things somewhere else or in an entirely different location. So be open to all kinds of possibilities. But yeah, go for it. They're saying go for it. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you. There, we got to that. Oh, whoa. Okay, gotta do that. Did I hide that? Oh, there we go. Ah, what's it doing? Hi, I made it home to Israel. Hope you're coming back soon. Yes. I want it over with the war. How's the energy over there? Is it I just I guess I'll move back home, but the men there drive me nuts. Oh, thank you, Lonnie. They drive me nuts. Everybody, she won't give me a reading. He wrote that. Yeah. Well, guess what, independent puppy? Everybody gets in line. You got in line. You got your reading. People think I'm ignoring them. No, I get to your questions eventually. Oh, hello, Sabrina. Oh, I'm happy to see you too. Oh, Desiree's birthday. Yes. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you for the donation. We got to that. Will the police locate the? Yeah, we did that. My birthday is the 9th. I seem to be experiencing very high vibration, ringing in the ears, time slips, etc. I have a strong Tibetan connection. The veil seems thinner. What's up? Ringing in the ears. Yeah, it can be earthquakes. You could be hearing earthquakes as well. Happy birthday to you. You are a Cancerian. Your waters run deep. And your message is, ooh, the businesswoman, the Queen of Pentacles. And you are learning to shed your old skin. They say you are shedding your own skin and you're entering into a new incarnation. This is something that happens now that we're living longer, is that we will reincarnate but keep the same body because nature likes to conserve. It likes to conserve what it has. But they're saying what's happening is you're reincarnating, but you're keeping your body. You can see here and then the hanging up, and then you're entering into a creative time. So you have a new incarnation here. They also say you'll be serving. So you're entering into this new incarnation that you're entering into is one of creativity, vibrational flow, and service. You'd be a hell of a guru. You're becoming the Godhead. You have a potential to be like a guru or something because you're kind of like radiating the Empress. I don't know what the mystifying oracle is. Please hit the end. Oh, yeah. Thank you very, very much. Hello. I feel uncomfortable and called to move away from Nashville. When and where does Spirit say to go? Whimsy, you inspire me. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. Where should you go? What time is it where you guys are at? Share where you're at and what time is it? Okay, Peggy wants to move away from Nashville. I don't blame you. It's changed. Nashville is not, it's sad to see what's happening to Nashville. Used to be a nice place. Used to be an artistic like village feel, and then it just became 80s and 90s, it fell apart, right? And that's been downhill ever since. Oh, it just got too big for its britches. Oh, sobriety. You're going to want to go someplace that's peaceful. They want you to travel. I feel like you would be happier in a smaller area that's more nature bound because temperance is about a moderate lifestyle. Oh, I see you also taking a job or a change in your finances. Best time for you to think about moving would be spring. I see you starting some kind of a new career. You can see it here. New career, new path and money. Six of Swords, quite auspicious. If it were me, I would think about like going to the country or something like that with these types of cards. You don't have to necessarily leave the state, but this is a time. Temperance is about getting back into a temperate lifestyle. It's a little too overstimulating for you. So I don't know if you necessarily have to leave Nashville, but maybe go to an area that's, 20, 30, 40 miles away, like more into the country, because you'd be a lot happier. Yeah. All right. You have been mystified many times, says Independent Puppy. I hear ya. Yeah. My ex-daughter-in-law and 3 grandchildren just moved in with me. The situation feels very good to me right now. Uh, is it going to work out? We're both helping each other, and I'm helping as babysitter. Oh, that sounds nice. Let's take a look. Oh, she has good news. The first thing is that the sun is coming out for your ex-daughter-in-law, in the sense that by helping her, she can really now start working on her career, her dreams, her goals. And good news is coming to her over her career because she's getting help. This is what she needed so she could get on her feet. And I'm seeing her potentially having good news in her career and in her future. Um, Both of you help each other the way that families should help each other, in terms of creating your dreams and your financial success. And if you do that, it will go very well for both of you. But she has really good news. Like, comes home and says, "I got an amazing job. I got the." It's I just see a really good path for her. And then when she's ready, she'll move on. You know. But it's a good time to help each other. Oh, oops, send a super chat. Oh, well, thank you very much, darling. Much appreciated. Ah, smiley face. You're welcome. I think I already did, Kathleen O'Malley. I think I already did. Yeah, she got a very nice little message. Please only ask the question one time, so I don't keep repeating the same readings. Sabrina Fell. I'm in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I live it here. I'm sorry you don't like Nashville. I'm from St. Louis, moved here 30 years ago. Who doesn't like, I'm sorry you don't like Nashville? Who doesn't like Nashville? It's gotten a little too big, I think. And also the homelessness. It's kind of, it wasn't like that. Like, 60s and 70s, it had a very different feel than 90s. It became like pop country. Oh, you're from St. Louis. My dad was born in St. Louis. Oh, Peggy, hi. Oh, you're talking to Peggy. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And hi, goodbye girl. Hello, goodbye girl. My work is in assisting with the rising of the feminine. Oh, that sounds nice. Is that women or in the spiritual or both? That and women or in the spirit or both. What is coming? I'm feeling expansion deepening. Oh, that's nice. Let us take a look. I've done 202 questions so far. She's fired up and ready to go. Okay. Ooh, crack that whip. So I feel that now is a time when you're becoming very disciplined. I'm seeing you writing a book, and they're talking about the discipline of writing and also teaching. Like, this is a professor who writes and teaches. And also it would be nice if you could lecture or speak, because you have tremendous gifts. The direction they're moving in is to go back to the authentic child. So everything is about going back to who you were before everything happened that causes us to hide our authentic self. So it's the innocence of the child, the gift of the child, or to be childlike. And so this is talking about you not only being a very compassionate person, but being able to articulate. I feel you're writing a book, and I see you being, they're saying, crack the whip and be disciplined in expressing this need to clearly communicate the importance of authenticity and honoring the inner child. Um, and that's your path, and you'll do very well for yourself. Yeah, good for you, man. You're going to be successful. All right. Will my husband's father pay for his crimes at some point, or is he going to get away with all his misdeeds, evilness, and secrets? How does he really manipulate everybody? He's probably a narcissist, sociopath. You should see what my ex-husband did. There are just people in this world that we like his story better than yours, so we'll believe his story. Yeah, but it's not true, but it's a better story. So you have people that sometimes they just like a really good yarn. Look at Donald Trump. You sell them the dream, and that's how you lure them in. I know you. I can size you up. I can give you your fantasy. And meanwhile, that's how a con works, right? So it's the person that has the insight into telling people what they want to hear. Will he pay for his crimes? And the tower is right over him. So his entire world is going to come crashing down. Because if your life is built on a deck of cards, it's not stable. And there's only so much lying and manipulating you can do before also family secrets. So everything comes crashing down and the secrets start to come out. And this is someone that's not able to hide his secrets. And I see a lot of stuff coming out this August. Yeah. So the answer is yes. He's going to have a crash. He's going to have a health crash. And that's when people have to begin to look at their stuff. A laugh out loud from Insight. Thank you, Lisa. We got to that question. Thank you for your donation. Can you give me a message from my guys? Ooh, what a beautiful picture of you, Brenda. That is beautiful. Look like a princess there. All right. You just need like a crown or something to go with that, the way you have your hair. It's very nice. All right. Brenda Compton, message. Message from your guides. Ooh, I see you getting a new job and financial stability so that you're opening up to a new job or new career in your future. Your opposition at this time, you have to be very careful who you want to work for because there are certain people you just don't get along with. You have to be very careful about who you work for. Friendly and professional, and also see you traveling the world. You have destiny over certain parts of the world. I see you in France. I see you in Europe. So you're going to be going probably to Europe. But you have a new job. You have a new job coming as well, new career. Yeah, and just keep on keeping on. Stay professional, be happy, and you got an international trip probably to Europe. You've had past lifetimes in France. You've had past lifetimes as royalty too, so you're probably really annoyed that you're not royalty this time. Like, what happened? I used to be in Versailles. What, you expect me to pick up that mop? Are you out of your damn mind? First thing I felt when I went into Brenda's, I was like, oh, she's been royalty before. And then I went into France. I'm like, oh, she has karma over France. This is old, Brenda's old French aristocracy. So, so we have a little bit of that going on. But yeah, time to get back to Europe, Italy and France. Yeah, you've had lifetimes there. Going to have you got a boyfriend there too, by the way. All right, Maria Malley. Hi, Whimsy. What do I need to focus on for my life? Let's take a look. When the sun hits the like a time to go and have a little pizza. Yes, Brenda. All right, Mara. Oh, two of Pentacles is over you. So it's not that you're lost. It's just that you have two paths. Same with Puppy. He also had his career and entrepreneurship, but he was also an artist. So we had two things. Same with you. You've got two career paths. One to master. One is mastery over, and I see also owning your own business as well. And great success comes to you this year. Uh, when in doubt, find something to master and focus on. But I see you working two jobs, and you have mastery here too. So one could be your job, and one could be pursuing your career. Okay, we got to this one. Yeah, we got to that one. We got to that one. We got to that. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Okay. Go independent, yes. Oops. Why is it doing that? Yeah, Marie, we got to your question already. Yeah, we answered your question a while ago. Okay. Is there a homeopathic med herb to flush cat's bladder? If it's a bladder infection, then you should do antibiotics. If it's a stone, you can do silica. Yeah. So sorry for the typo. An ex has shown up after many years and I smell trouble. Yeah, exactly. So avoid them like the plague. Don't bring trouble. Don't open the door to trouble. You know, the vampire, let me in. I don't think so. I'm going back to bed. Let me in. Yeah. Turn the lights off, lock the doors, and go to sleep. By being the change you wish to see, yes. Will my husband recover from a stroke that he had 2 years ago? Let's take a look. Strength. Yes. Yeah, he can. He can. But again, I would refer you to Healthy Brain, Daniel Amos. Daniel Amen, excuse me. I would look to Daniel Amen. And I think that that would be helpful for you. See, if you guys keep asking, then I get really, really confused because if you, it's, you got to wait your turn, and then or I'm going to get really disoriented. So Maria got a super sticker donation, and let me see if I got to that because she keeps asking, and I believe now I'm confused. Do you know what your question was? Now please put your question with your donation, because now what's happened is that I've done 200 readings. And so I now have to find Maria Marino's question, because she kept asking, or I'm completely disoriented at this point. So when people ask 20 times the same, she doesn't see me, she doesn't see me. And meanwhile, I'm not going to get to what you're writing for another hour because I've got 100 people before you. And so to keep typing frantically serves no purpose because I'm not in present time. You understand? I'm an hour behind you trying to get to everybody. Every single question that I've gotten to has been starred. Nobody was left out. But now, because she kept asking, I'm confused and I have to see what's happened. So now we have to stop, and because there's no question here. So I have to go find if I did this. Okay, she said, is it too late to ask a question? Yeah, a general reading. Hold on a second. Yes, I got to you. It's starred. Yes, you received your reading. Okay. Okay, you guys. Now we hone in. Okay, Angela Baker. Did I get to you, Angela? I don't see a star here. Did I get to Angela Baker? Angela Baker, did I get to you? General reading for Angela Baker. Okay, Angela Baker. Okay, general reading for Angela Baker. Psychic abilities. The moon is over you. You will be victorious over your struggles in 1 year. You have a 1 year period. They're saying that also you have a new love coming into your life. Boy, you run from commitment, Angela. They're talking about you running from a commitment, and you got love. You got sure love coming to you, Angela. I'm seeing romance. Good for you. And you have amazing psychic abilities. You've got the moon right over you. New love is coming to you. How exciting. Go out and walk the park and say hi to the doggies and the kitty cats. Yes. Yeah. The homeopathic for the infection, the silica 6C, you can get it at most health food stores. 6 or 12C. Oh, you forgot to ask a question. Well, don't forget to ask the question. Yeah, I got to the Sybil. Oh, I'm so glad. Very good. Oh, thank you. What are my talents? What are your talents? Let's take a look. We have a lot of talented people here. All right. Oh, look at that. You are harvesting the money. I can tell you that you can make money. You have harvesting the money. You're very strong and stubborn. That's good. That'll serve you well. Hopes and fears, love and romance and marriage. Fear of marriage. Are you married? Final outcome, you don't want to be tied down. Well, I see a strong, independent woman who doesn't want to be tied down, who you have gifts. Honestly, you do very well in finance. You do very well researching investment opportunities because this is the green economy. Also see you traveling. You have a travel card here. You could be turning down, there's a guy interested in you in your future, and you have an incredible fear of, have fun, have a little romance. And I'm seeing a young guy around you too. Look at this, but she doesn't want to be tied down. Look at this, the issue of the man who wants to marry her. And look at this, the stubborn woman who's got a marriage proposal. And meanwhile, she's free as a bird. And I'm seeing you making your own money. What are you good at? Honestly, being an entrepreneur, and also the new green economy, which could be investing in a business that helps the planet. Yeah. Yes, we gave Maria a general reading already. Okay. Only please one time. I get very confused. I cannot keep I will get to you, but do not keep asking because I get so confused. You're very welcome, sweetie. Thank you, Ginger, for that donation. Take my cat. Yeah, cats. Yeah, exactly. The kidneys, because they have to metabolize so much uric acid. It's hard on the kidneys because they have a high protein diet, which breaks down into urea. Yeah. Green grass is very good because it's alkaline, and so you can get them to chew on grass. Okay. You're very welcome, Insight. Italiano. Mambo Italiano. We got to that person. We talked to your mom. Again, only one time ask. Uh, are fireworks going off where you're at? Yes, and that the if you heard the before, it's because we're getting fire notices. I'm next to Forest Park, so it can be bad. Dr. Jane Addams have a question. I don't understand. Jane Addams. Who's Jane Addams? Dr. Whimsy, Jane Addams have a. I don't understand. I'm getting to everybody one at a time, and I'm starring you. What message do you have for me, Denise McMullen? Have I gotten to you yet? Okay. Okay. Message for Denise McMullen. Thank you, everyone who donated. It's very appreciated. The taxes will be paid. All right, Denise. Ooh, heartbreak. Oh, are you recovering from a heartbreak? Did someone pass away? Someone close to you? I'm seeing heartbreak. I'm sorry. Like my heart is broken. Is everything okay? You taking care of your heart? Uh, oh my goodness, how's your love life? I'm seeing difficulties here. Um, be careful of your love life. There's a warning here about not getting attached to cruel people. Don't get. Be careful about commitments and marriage and partnership and buying property with people that are mean to you. I see you getting divorced or putting this heartbreak behind you from the past. It looks almost like a divorce here. I'm seeing, and this did you get a divorce from like is this a divorce? um, Putting these toxic relationships behind you. You are too beautiful a person to be damaged by toxic relationships. See a divorce or an ending or a cut to an unhealthy codependent relationship. And when we have relationships with people who are cruel, I mean, the truth of the matter is we should just walk away. How do you know when a person's been abused as a child? When they just stay and keep taking it and try and fix it and try and fix it. When a person is continually abusive, they've shown you who they are. And so the healthiest thing to do is to just never talk to them again. Yeah. So they're talking about divorcing from the past, Denise, putting toxic relationships behind you, possibly getting a divorce, loving yourself enough to refuse to be around people who don't treat you right. That's a lesson I'm still learning. Oh, you're very welcome, sweetie. Oh, yeah, no problem. Yes, we got to you. Yeah. Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah, I got to you. Oh, what do the cards say? You're thinking of moving forward with starting a business. Good for you, my love. Good for you. Starting a business, KT. Ooh, It's crazy right now. First, get a business plan together and get very organized because they say right now things are crazy. Um, don't take out loans. First, get a solid business plan. Hopes and fears, a job or starting a job, and the final outcome is 6 months. So, slow and steady wins the race. You'll be ready to be up and moving within 6 months. If you need to take a job part time while you develop your side hustle, that's fine. But you really want to take at least 4 to 6 months to develop your business model. If you do that and you come in solid, by the way, be careful about taking loans out. If you do that and work a little bit on the side to make sure you can cover your bills, that is the best way for you to go forward and you'll be successful. Oops. Can you tell me the composite of the person who took my jewelry between the gate bag check in the baggage claim carousel? Oh, somebody stole your baggage? Any chance it got lost? Let's take a look. Four of Cups. Six of Cups. Two of Pentacles. A thief. Yeah, your bag was stolen. I see a romantic cards. Oh, they took your jewelry. You know what? This person who took your jewelry must have been a man with a girlfriend because he ended up giving it to his girlfriend. Somebody took your jewelry and gave it to his girlfriend. That's what I see. Sorry that happened. Could you please tell me what my guides are trying to tell me? I see numbers 44. 44 is an 8, and 8 is success and entrepreneurship. It's auspicious. It's also a royalty. 4 is royalty. 44 would be royalty. So it is a message to you of your own independence. Your numerology is you might be attracted to the number 8. It would be you're a self-made woman. This is a self-made woman who makes her own way in the world and becomes like an entrepreneur. This is the entrepreneur's card. Your obstacle in life is thieves. So people who take up your time or waste your time, keep your spirituality strong, be willing to do the work. But you're like a self-made woman entrepreneur. Yeah. 4 and a 4 equals an 8. Anytime you have a double number like 22, 44, that's auspicious. Those are power numbers. 4 can be royalty, but it's also associated with the struggle. People who have the 4 energy around them often have difficult childhoods. Thank you, honey, for that donation. We got to that reading. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we did this person also. Yes. Okay, you guys, I think that I am going to call it quits. I've been going for a couple of hours. And if I did not get to everybody's reading, then I apologize. I want to give a special shout out to Contessa E. Jordan. She's a new member. And Voice Muse gifted the Oracle of Whimsy membership. Thank you for that. Thank you to everybody who has donated. If you donated, I should have gotten to you. If you didn't hear your reading called, it's because I either ran out of time or, but every single person that I could get to, I starred all the way down, and I did prioritize those people who made a donation to the stream. Yeah, we've been here 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11. We've been here over 2.5 hours. So I think I'm gonna. Is that right? 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11. Almost 3 hours. Yeah. I'm sorry if I didn't get to you. We have Insomniac Tarot every Saturday evening. If you want a smaller crowd to make sure that I get to your question, you might want to become a member. We get together on Saturdays, and that's our private salon, and it's a much smaller crowd, and usually I can get to everybody. If you want to have a reading with me, if you feel like you need a more one-on-one, more of an intimate reading, then you can book me through Booksy, and the information is below. And I am Pacific Daylight Time, so if you're on the East Coast, you have to, if it says call you at 2, you have to add 3 hours. It'll be 5 o'clock your time. Um, I'm also a medical intuitive, and I am a naturopathic physician doctor. So if you need me to see me as a physician and a medical intuitive, I do that as well. You can book for that, and I do send you your medicines. I do send you your herbs. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Be kind to all so that all will be kind to you too. God bless. Peace out. I'll see you all tomorrow for the big show. We have a Sunday brunch. Everyone gets together. We share our brunch, and we talk about politics, and we do some tarot blitzes as well. All right. God bless. Peace out. Be kind to all so that all will be kind to you too. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Much love. Thank you.